Hello lovelies! Once again, we are back in my filming room, changing up the frame rates a little as I figure out the best way to make this new room work. I am about to go film some content for you all and go through my day and get a bunch of stuff done, and instead of sitting in my bathroom and getting ready alone, I figured why not get ready on camera. So if you are interested to see how I put this look together, you want to chat with me a little bit and find out what's been happening over the last 4 months, I think is the most abridged version of that ever, then please keep watching and enjoy seeing this look together. And thanks so much everyone for waiting anxiously for my uploads and my content. And let's get ready together, let's update together, and let's start the next volley of filming for, getting back to regularity on the channel. So without further ado, let's wipe this face away. Okay, so I am excited to get ready with you guys. I haven't sat down and actually did like a get ready with me filming video in absolutely ages. So you'll have to excuse me if I get a little bit rambly and awkward. It's been so long since I sat down in front of a camera that was actually working to actually film for you guys. So let's get right to getting ready. I was going to do something really simple today, and I was inspired because it's really summery outside right now, and we've got this beautiful flower. It's called a fireweed. I'll put a little picture up here. And it's this beautiful sort of pink purple flower, and it's just everywhere right now. Like, it's all I see out in my backyard. So I decided to take sort of those colors and do a bit of a fun eyeshadow look with them for my filming today. And rather than just do it in my bathroom by myself, I was like, you know what, I can do this on camera, and we can get ready together, and I can actually let you guys know what's going on. You'll also have to excuse if some of the frame rates change in the videos. I just recently redid this entire room and finally put my books out. These books have been in boxes for 2 years because I've been too lazy to unpack them. So I finally took a weekend with my husband, and we unpacked all the rest of our stuff and transformed our house a little bit. And our actual room our guest room is not just a mattress on a floor, but also my filming space and an actual guest space, and my beautiful books are finally out. But I'm just figuring out where it works best with the light, and so there might be some changes and readjustments, but bear with me. So as I get into a tangent and grab my brushes, I've already primed and set my eyes with Urban Decay Primer Potion in Eden, and then I just used one of the shadows in the palette I'm going to use today to set. And then I just done my eyebrows with Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder and the Gimme Brow, both in number 5. So I, did the boring stuff off camera so we can actually get down to the fun stuff. So today, because I said the fireweed was sort of inspiring me, I decided to use this palette that I've been a little stuck on lately. I've been using it a ton, and it's the Huda Beauty, the Mauve Obsessions. So this is their little sort of eyeshadow dozens, I guess, because there's 12 eyeshadows in here, 6 mattes and 3 shimmers. And I had never tried the Huda Beauty before, and I bought their Smoky Obsessions because I really wanted something sort of neutral that I could take with me for travel that was like a little bitty like this. Because sometimes if I'm going somewhere for only like a day or two, it's not a big deal. I can take like a bigger palette, or more than a day or two I can take a bigger palette because I check my luggage. But if I want to just do a carry-on, then these little guys are great because they're so small and they fit. So I picked up the Smoky Obsessions and really like it. I use it a ton. I travel with it all the time. It's kind of a mess actually. And it was the first time I'd used Huda shadows. Her big shadow palettes are a little too expensive. I think Canadian, they run like $150, $200. So that's just way more than I'm ever going to spend on eyeshadow. But these little eyeshadow sort of 12 eyeshadow 12s, because it's not a quad, but anyway. These ones work perfectly, and they're really pigmented and really beautiful. So if you want to sort of try a Huda shadow, but you don't want to necessarily spend $150, these ones are I think 35 Canadian, and I really recommend the Smoky Obsessions and the Mauve Obsessions. They've got one that's electric, I think. It's a bunch of really, really bright, beautiful colors. So if you really love color, that's great as well. But I think I'm going to do something still relatively simple with my eyes. I'm not going to go crazy, but I'm going to focus on sort of these colors here because I really want to use that pink shimmer. So yeah, let's get started. Also, it has a mirror on it, which is perfect because like I like to get close with my eyeshadow. I don't like doing, you know, like my eyeshadow really far away, and I certainly wouldn't want to do it in the camera because then you guys would just be like, it's not really helpful. So I'm going to start out with a transition color, and I'm just going to kind of go through this because this isn't really a tutorial, it's more sort of me getting ready, and I wanted to update you guys about everything that's been going on while I do this. So yeah, so I'm going to plan this out. My eyes have been a little bit more hooded than normal lately because I have been not as sleeping as much as I should. Because things have been very busy and a little crazy and intense, and I don't get to bed as early as I need to get to bed lately, so I will have to compensate a little bit. I just used this shadow here, which she doesn't, they don't have names, the shades don't have names on these little things because they're so small, but this white shadow here is a really great setting shadow. So I'm going to just start with this color here as a transition. It's very pink, you're gonna see, because I've been using this one a few times, and like most Huda, you just a couple taps and that's it. You really don't need very much. I will do it facing the camera so you guys can see instead of from the side. Yeah, so things have been crazy, work has been crazy, and like I said, unfortunately I had some camera difficulties, so I wasn't able to sort of sit down and film, so I've been using old footage, or like, you know, just grabbing footage with my like iPhone outside, like that one update video, which is not the quality that I wanted. So I kind of put my filming on hold a little bit because life was insane and I didn't have a camera and I didn't want to just be putting up sort of nothing for you guys, that, you know, the quality and the content sort of went downhill. So I had to unfortunately spend the last couple months not as focused on my channel as I would have wanted to be. So for everyone who has been commenting and enjoying my videos and, you know, struggling through the lack of uploads, who are still around, thank you very much for being patient. And like I said, it's worth it because now I'm back in a shiny new filming room. I have so many fun new products to try. I've got some new scarves on the way. I've got some plans for some look of the month because I would like to resume that series, which is great because I know how much you guys like it and I love doing it. So yeah, lots of fun stuff. But God, I don't even know where to start. Like, I think the last time I actually did a look of the month / like get ready with me video was like way back in February when I was talking about like winter and traveling at home and stuff. So yeah, it's been pretty insane. I have been working like 50-hour weeks most of the time because I had a exhibit opening at the Museum of Anthropology in Vancouver, which opened up in March, which was like a crazy amount of work, and it was so fun, and I'm so grateful that I got to partake in the experience of doing a exhibit with a huge museum like the Museum of Anthropology, which it's up until October 8th. So if you're in the Vancouver area, go see Culture at the Center at the Museum of Anthropology until October 8th, because it is a great show and I'm super proud of it. And so that opened up in March, so my husband and I were down for that. So we were traveling a bunch in March, and then I was traveling in April for work, because we had a huge conference also in Vancouver for the Canadian Museums Association, which is like this, like our national associations conference. So that was pretty essential. So I was traveling in March and in April, and in April my husband and I also went on our honeymoon, which I had finished editing that video, and then I went back and rewatched it again, and I just sort of like wasn't happy with the flow and how it was looking. So I think I'm going to have to sort of not start from stage one, but I am going to have to go back in and fix some of the issues, because like we didn't do a lot of sort of talking, I guess, on camera. We did more like sort of scenic shots and stuff like that, and of course like a lot of it's really cool, like we went cave diving and we climbed a pyramid, like a Mayan pyramid temple thing, and it was super fun. But I just have to put the footage together in a way that makes a little bit more sense, I think, and I hope you guys sort of appreciate that I don't want to just put something up for the sake of it and not be happy with it. So that is coming, I swear. But it's okay because we've got a lot of other footage we're getting, and then we're gonna have a nice full channel again. So I recently just hit 500 subscribers, to which you guys I am super excited about. So stay tuned, both in the description box of this video and for the end of the video, because and I'm probably going to use social media to do it, like on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, totally click the link below and follow me, because I recently hit 500 subscribers, which is super exciting. So I want to do a giveaway. Yeah, a scarf and samples giveaway, like a little curated gift basket of some of my favorite things, and also some like really cool scarves that are gorgeous, but they don't really work for me. So I was gonna donate them, but I figured like, no, what a fun way to do a giveaway for my subscribers. So I am gonna do a giveaway because I just hit 500, which is amazing. And I will have all the information on the giveaway in the description box of this video, as well as on my Instagram and social media channels. So if you don't follow me on Instagram or Twitter or Snapchat, follow me on all of those things. And hopefully we will get that out. Like I said, I'll have more information towards the end of the video, but I'll talk through all my topics, and I don't even have my transition shade down. As you can see, guys, right, this is like pink, really pink, but it's so pretty. I've been on such a color kick lately, which is weird, because normally I'm all about neutrals, and I really love like a warm neutral eye, but all I want to do lately is just like purples and pinks and reds and colors, and I think it's the season, it's summer. It always makes me feel very like all the colors are blooming and it's gorgeous outside. So I'm like, some colors on my face. This eyeshadow though is pretty intense. Like, I kind of learned really quickly the very first time I used the smoky one that if you use too much of it, like, it's super pigmented, so you gotta build it slow. Like, you can't just slap it all on there, or you'll have a hard time blending it out, which is, I think, some of the issue that people have with her shadows. Alright, so as you guys know, I have to bring up the transition color pretty darn high because I have hooded eyes, so has to pop. Alright, also, I swear to God, my brushes are clean. They're just kind of stained because I did a blue eyeshadow look a couple of days ago, which was super fun, but blue eyeshadow kind of makes your brushes look dirty, even when they're clean. Alright, choices. Okay, I think I'm going to use this color as like a lid color because it's so dark and pretty. So pretty. So I hope you guys are all having a good summer. I know that I definitely can see the comments you guys have been leaving on my videos, so thank you for that. I'm hoping to get some time to kind of go through my backlog of comments this week and kind of keep everyone up to date on what I'm doing. So keep an eye out for that. And I'm going to make sure that, you know, I just want to answer, because I know people ask like questions and stuff like that, so I want to make sure I can answer them for you instead of them just sitting as a comment and not getting answered. I feel like trying to concentrate and talk at the same time, and I'm like failing at that today because I'm tired. Most of the time on the weekends lately, it's been just sort of a struggle to do much like around the house. I've just been kind of chilling out, playing a lot of video games, watching movies and stuff, and just sort of resting up because I just haven't had much energy for things because everything else has been kind of crazy. I'm excited to put my honeymoon video up for you guys though, because my husband and I had a really good time. We had a bit of a hiccup with the resort in not giving us like the honeymoon package thing that they were supposed to give us, which kind of sucked. but the actual experience of the honeymoon was amazing. We had a lot of really amazing food, and we met some really awesome people, and we got to do some really cool things. We didn't get to go to Italy like we wanted, but we had an amazing time in Mexico. It was really fun, and I'm not a resort person, and even I just like enjoyed the crap out of it. So yeah, our video was fun. I bought like the sports camera, and it got a lot of really cool footage. I realize I'm saying a lot. You can tell I haven't done this in a while, guys. I'm out of practice. But yeah, I just haven't been very inspired lately. Like, all my makeup's been really simple, and my wraps have been really simple when I do wrap, and when I don't wrap, I pretty much just have a ponytail on, because I just haven't had the patience or the time lately. So just one of those springs. So one of the fun things I like to do is just sort of pack on that lid color in the corner, and then use the brush that I just used to put my transition color on, grab a bit more transition color, and just sort of blend out the edges, but don't actually like blend up from like your V up. Because I find when you do that, for me anyway, with hooded eyes, like I can spread the dark color too much, and then it can look kind of crazy. But if I do this, it keeps it pretty soft. And you can see too, like the, that sort of dark red really goes nice into that pink. And you can just keep building, darkening, darkening. The one thing that sucks about being a perfectionist is even your eyeshadow must be exactly up to stuff. And sometimes it just doesn't want to listen to you. Alright. I don't know what I want to do. I've been like really using these shimmers, but I think for this video, because I want to go big or go home, I'm going to use this like really pink shimmer, because I think it's going to look nice with everything. So I'm going to try it on the brush first. Huda Beauty isn't really great for brushes. Like, it doesn't pick up usually, though I've been having a bit of an easier time than I thought with brushes. Yeah, now I can tell the shimmer is too chunky. So because the shimmer is really chunky, a little brush isn't going to do it. Probably even wetting the brush wouldn't do much. Gonna need your finger. Just pat the color on. Pat, pat, pat. Yes, this is nice. I like it. That's what I wanted. Do you ever like have one of those days where like you had sort of a look planned and then you like go to do it and it just doesn't at all turn out how you wanted it to turn out? That's been my makeup the last little bit. Just hasn't been turning out how I wanted. So yay today. I was gonna do a cut crease, but just again, too much effort. I have a huge Sephora order on the way though, and I've got a new eyeshadow palette, so I'm hoping that that does some more inspiration. So I'm getting it underneath, which is fine. I will fix. You can see like the fallout and stuff. I didn't do my foundation on purpose for this reason. I tend to have like very fallouty eyes, so I just like doing my foundation last. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. All we need is a highlight, and we are killing it. Love this. It's so pretty compared, especially like when I think about the outside. You know what I might do too? Take a little bit of this really champagne light color and just pop it on the center. So I even have just a little bit more light in the center there. Yes. Perfect. Super pretty. Exactly what I wanted, which is awesome. Awesome. Okay, so all I think I need to do is, oh, look at that. Look at that shimmery shine all over my fingers. I have to be careful and get it all over my face. All I'm going to do is just deepen up that inner corner a scooch more. I'm going to take some of the darkest purple shade just to do that. yeah, our honeymoon was super fun. We had an amazing time in Mexico. And generally, besides like work being crazy, it's been really good. Just super busy. We've had a lot more people in the museum than we normally do for this time of year. We had a lot of other stuff going on, programs and great stuff. It's just been sort of outside of our expectations, which is good. That means things are going well. It's just coping with all that busy in the first place. Alrighty, okay, so I'm pretty happy with how this looks. I think what I'm going to go do is clean up my fallout and put my primers down and all that great stuff, and then come back and finish up getting ready with all of you awesome people. Be right back. And we're back. So I did my base, prime, foundation, concealer, powder, all that great stuff off camera, and finished up my under eyes. So I am really happy with how this eye look turned out actually. So yay. I love it when it does in reality what you want it to do in your head, because that doesn't happen very often. So just going to finish up now because I removed all the color from my face. So I have to add color back. So I'm just going to not do a crazy contour today because I don't feel like a crazy contour. Just going to use my trusty Huda Benefit bronzer, which I have finally hit pan on because I love this stuff so much. Just to bring some warmth back to my face, but I'm not going to go crazy. I was going to do like cream contour and stuff, but not in the mood. Sometimes contour is just like one step too many. Yeah, so I was talking about honeymoons. Our honeymoon was great in April, and then just after that I had to travel for work again in June. So I was down in Vancouver in June, which was great. I was down for like almost a week, over a week though, because I had a lot of meetings and stuff to do, so I just sort of packed everything in together rather than go down like separate times. But I ended up having to be down there like on a weekend, like by myself. So obviously like my husband didn't come down with me because it was for work. So I ended up like going to see movies and just chilling out. It was actually kind of fun. It was nice. But I'd always rather just sort of be home versus being away. But yeah, it was really fun in June. Did that. Did Vancouver. Opened up the museum to visitors. So we're all open for year-round now. Or rather for seasonal hours. We're actually open all year round, but we only have summer students in the summer. So hence being called summer students. So I only have them now. So we're open for business, which is great. Super exciting. Everything kind of came together for the year, which is what I wanted. And yeah, so things are just calming down. That was like the fastest snapshot of the last couple months ever. Like I said, when I put my honeymoon video up, which I really hope will be in the next couple of weeks, because I also have like family bugging me for it, because that's the one second thing about sort of not living near my family is, you know, they don't really get to hear about how stuff went right after the fact, and I didn't get to share my photos, so I'm trying to get my photos up and put up my photos and my videos, so I hope that will be next. I hope so. I've been doing a lot of eyeshadow looks lately, like for work. I've like really been forcing myself to practice because I'll get lazy and I'll do this routine for work that like is just like mascara and stuff like that, and I don't do a lot of eyeshadow. But like you can really only get better with practice, right? Like just doing and doing and doing. So I've been trying to force myself to do that because I have so many ideas for like fun things I want to share with you guys, but I just want to be like I just like solid enough. Like I want to be able to do it on camera without worrying about it not translating properly. So I'm going to keep practicing because I really want to start doing some like makeup tutorials because you guys have really like asked me for that. So I have like so many ideas for my channel. It's just the time to actually execute them is been a little short as of late. But again, that should hopefully calm down now that we're open and now that things are going as they want. But like I've got some really exciting stuff coming up for me personally because my little sister, my adorable awesome little sister, is gonna have her first baby this fall, which is like crazy exciting. I'm an aunt already because I have a nephew, but this will be my sister's first kid. So I'm really excited. We're planning on visiting in the fall to go see her after the bambino is born. So that's crazy exciting. And my sister-in-law is also expecting. So I have all of the babies in my family, which is super good. My husband and I might get another dog. That's about as far as that's going to go for us. Oh, I love this highlighter, you guys. It's so pretty. I'm sure you can see it kind of reflecting in the sun. I normally don't spend a ton of money on highlighters because I think that often it's kind of a waste. Forgot my little brush. That's fine. I'll just use my fingers. But in this particular case, this highlighter, it was worth spending the money for me. So this is the, hang on, let me almost finish. Normally I would only do this with a little brush, but I forgot my little brush, so we're just going to use our fingers, because why not multitask? So this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amarizi highlighter. So this is done in collaboration with Amarizi, who I think is like an Instagram person. I'm not really sure. It's just, oh yeah, so pretty. It's just the shiniest, and I've been wearing it like pretty much every day because it just, ugh, so pretty. So you saw I did my bronzer and then my highlighter, and now I'm doing my blush, which I know seems crazy. But when I was down in Vancouver in June, like I mentioned, I had this like event thing to go to in the evening. So I got my makeup done at the Sephora. And the makeup artist there did this order, and it like changed my life, and I've been doing it ever since. Because now I find that like my blush doesn't get lost in my highlighter, or my highlighter doesn't get like lost in my blush. And especially for me, because I have a heart-shaped face, I just need blush kind of like concentrated down here. Like now, like the blush color's there, I got my bronzer and my highlighter, and I feel like they're like more distinct. So I've been doing it that way. It changed my life. If you have a round-shaped face like me, totally do the same thing. It's so funny, eh? How like eyeshadow takes forever, like forever, and foundation, like especially if you're using liquid, takes forever. But like you can like get that highlighter and that bronzer and that blush on in like bam, like 10 minutes flat. It's great. Okay, so to finish off today, I want to keep with sort of the pinky purple theme, and my lips are really dry right now. So I don't want to use a liquid lipstick. So I'm going to use one of my favorite MAC lipsticks in the shade Meher, M-E-H-R, I'm not sure. But it is a sort of like, it is an everyday nude pink. It's quite pretty. It's one of my faves. See? It's very rich and buttery like the majority of MAC lipsticks. I usually use a lip liner with this, but I'm being lazy today. Someone literally like DM'd me and was like, do you use lip fillers? And I'm like, I do not. These are just my lips. So here's me on the record saying I do not use lip fillers. I have nothing against them. I think like whatever you gotta do to make yourself feel good, go for it. But I just don't have them. I mean, maybe when I'm 40 and I'm older, I could definitely see myself moving things on. But for right now, these are just my lips, guys. But thank you for who thought that they were not natural, because that's a compliment. All right, lipstick done. I'm super happy with this look, you guys. I'll zoom you in at the end. I'll do a narcissistic montage. And I don't do those like ever because they're silly, but it doesn't really let you see the makeup up close. So give myself a spritz. So this is the Too Faced Hangover Spray. And it's like a primer and a setter, but it's like oil-free and silicone-free, and it's one of the only setting sprays that doesn't actually feel like really heavy on my skin. I have a hard time setting sprays because I have oily skin, and sometimes it can be like, so I really like this one. Like I said, I don't want to get too product-y, because you guys will know in my video a little while ago that I was like, I feel like we're sort of driving consumerism, and like you don't need to buy that, and it's not. So I talk about the stuff that I use, but of course this is to get ready with me, not a tutorial. So if you guys want to see like a tutorial for this look, where I just talk about shades and how you could do this look with your own stash, I am super happy to do that, because I want to encourage everyone to shop their stash and use what they have, or dupe it out, or, you know, use what makes you guys more comfortable. But yeah, done. So I am ready to start my day, and I'm going to be putting up this video obviously this week. And then I'm filming a bunch of other stuff, which will come up in the next couple of weeks. But stay tuned for on my social media for contest giveaway details, because I am going to be launching that giveaway this month in July. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram or Snapchat or Twitter, all that information is in the description box below. And of course, if you aren't a subscriber and you really enjoyed this video and you want to get to know me more and you want to discover all this fun stuff with me together, then please hit the subscribe button and don't forget to hit the little bell to get the notifications so you never miss any content. And if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, guys. And to everyone who has been anxiously awaiting uploads, I am so excited to be back to one video a week, so I'm going to hope to get back on that sort of Tuesday schedule. And we're going to start getting into super fun stuff. I've got, like I said, a Rapunzel order on the way that I'll do an unboxing video for. Next week I have a video going up about my FabFitFun Summer 2018 box. Specifically, its value in Canadian dollars, and if it's actually worth it, like as a Canadian, to purchase this box. And then I've got some tutorials coming and a bunch of other like really fun things, and I am hoping to get back into look of the month and do like an August look of the month to start that series up again. So thanks so much for watching, everyone, and I'm gonna go be fierce in my day. Go be fierce in your day. Remember that you are awesome, wonderful, beautiful people, and I'm so excited to continue creating stuff together. So thanks so much for watching, everyone. Bye!